Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I don't tend to eat dessert when I'm in a state.
Oh dear, I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm a massive pudding.
Good stuff. We are the Office Blokes. We've got a Patreon page.
Yes, we have. Go and have a look at patreon.com. Put in Office Blokes React. If you fancy supporting the channel, like loads of people have done already, go down there and check it out.
Yeah, good stuff. Couple of other channels that need your attention.
Office Blokes podcast, where we do a podcast every Friday and Tuesday. One about English Premier League football and one about general topical content. And then we've got Office Blokes Try, which you really need to get over and look at the content we put on there because you might like it.
You might do.
Good.
If you don't, just carry on watching
Carry
it
on
anyway.
else.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Why not?
Right. So best desserts in every state. So far we did the best food from every state.
No, it was the most famous food from every state, wasn't it?
Right.
Was
Yeah.
it?
And then we did the best sandwich from every
Sandwiches.
state.
Sandwich from every state. And I've got to say the first one, the food one, did it for me more because there was more dirt on it. There was more you just slow cooked dripping meat.
Loads of
You like dripping meat, right, Dave?
Absolutely love it. It's my favourite. Can't be eating dry meat. That's just it's not the one, is it? All right, mate. Fucking hell.
Oh, that's funny, that.
So Mike's my audience from now on. You come to my comedy show, first one on Friday.
That's what I'm trying to do.
We do it here every week, so it's fine.
That's my only goal with the intros, to crack Mike up. That's literally it. If I can put him off, get him to trip up.
Yeah, you do that plenty of times.
Yeah. So best desserts from every state. Now the food, obviously, there's more iconic stuff like Philly cheesesteak and like fried chicken from the southern states.
Yeah.
Desserts, I've got no idea.
No, I've not really myself.
I don't
Can't
know.
think.
I don't know what would be famous.
I'm thinking New
for.
York will be apple pie.
Would it?
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know.
Cheesecake, I suppose, somewhere.
Cheesecake, maybe, yeah.
Something like that.
I just stick up.
But
everywhere
I'm
else, I'm not
hoping
sure,
like
really.
a bit obscure.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah.
I think there will be, but I think you're right. There's going to be apple pie in there somewhere, but I just don't know. On the other video, they said where the apples were grown.
Yeah.
It was a different state, wasn't it? I can't remember. Anyway, we'll get into it. Let's
State
do it.
Bob.
So, best desserts in every state. Let's do this.
From shave ice to Boston cream pie, here is each state's favorite dessert. Lane cake was made the official state dessert of Alabama.
Can't let that go.
I thought it was only me that got that. I wasn't going to say anything.
What do you want for dessert? Boston cream pie? Put it out there.
In 2016. Its filling typically includes pecans, coconut flakes, raisins, and a generous amount of bourbon. Indigenous people would mix seal oil, animal fat, fish, berries, or other available ingredients to make a guduk. A modern adaptation of the recipe uses vegetable shortening instead of animal fat and adds sugar. The sopapilla is a cross between Latin American fried pastry and Navajo fry bread. This fried pastry can be served savory or sweet.
Is it just
To serve
pastry?
it as a dessert, drizzle honey
Isn't
or
it, yeah?
sift powdered sugar on top. Possum pie can be found at diners and restaurants throughout Arkansas. Its layers consist of a crust, a cream cheese mixture, chocolate pudding, and whipped cream.
I'd go for
Donut
that.
shops are a quintessential
Agreed.
part of California. Whether you like them plain, over the top, or packed to the brim, you're guaranteed to find one you like here. Duffy Rule?
I don't bother with donuts. I've said it on another
Yeah,
one.
you said you weren't keen on donuts.
No, me neither.
No.
I don't like them.
They're not worth the calories. They're pretty tasty, but
Yeah.
for what they are, like 500-600 calories for a few bites of something, it's just not worth it. It's really not.
Yeah, I get that. I don't have them that much. I do like them, but mainly it's if we go away, say if it's seaside, you get the small ones with a load of sugar on them.
Oh, yeah.
The hot ones.
Yeah,
love
that's
them like
that's
that.
different. The shitty seaside donuts where they fry them in front of you and it's got half a thing of sugar.
I love them.
I like them.
Tons of sugar on
That's
them.
that's
Yeah,
not like
I'm
those
not a big.
donuts,
I'm not a big dessert eater. So to appeal for me on something like this, I'm like, when I'm in a restaurant, they come, "What do you want for dessert?" I go like, "Oh, there's a shot of Sambuca,
Yeah.
lemon
For dessert?
yeah, 4 different shots."
Dessert.
I like a chocolatey dessert, to be fair. If I'm going to go for anything, big slice of chocolate cake, sticky toffee pudding's nice as well.
I love desserts, I must admit. Yeah, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth.
I think a coffee and a brandy when you finish a meal, something like that, warm brandy, that'll do.
Are extremely popular in Denver. They look like cinnamon rolls, but are lighter and have a flakier texture. The Snickerdoodle is a classic cinnamon sugar cookie, but cream of tartar is the key ingredient to a true classic Snickerdoodle. Peach pie is Delaware's state dessert. In the 19th century, Delaware was the country's leading producer of peaches. Even today, residents love making and eating the state dessert. Key lime pie is synonymous with Florida. The pie filling consists of key lime juice, sweetened condensed milk, and egg yolk. Restaurants and home bakers alike love making peach cobblers in Georgia. To make it extra special, add ice cream on top.
I've never had it.
Shave ice is an iconic dessert in Hawaii. A block of ice is shaved and then drizzled with rainbow syrups. You can add toppings such as adzuki bean paste or condensed milk. It may look like...
That's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? It's like a slush puppy sort of thing, but drier.
A jubbly.
Yeah.
A jubbly.
Like a jubbly, yeah.
Well, I've never heard of that. I thought
for a long time.
I thought jubblies meant something else.
No. Do you know what a jubbly is?
Boobs, I thought.
No, that's
later
a lovely
on
jubbly.
No, never had a jubbly. Never heard of it.
It is a slang word for that as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've never heard of
Later on,
jubblies.
jubblies.
Yeah.
But a jubbly is a triangular,
It's like a
pyramid shaped
Yeah.
block of ice that's flavoured with like orange or raspberry or...
Yeah.
All right.
Used to be big, didn't in the 70s
Massive,
and 80s,
yeah.
yeah. Jubblies, yeah. Everyone used to have them.
Yeah.
Lovely. Don't think they do them now, do they?
You can't beat a nice juicy jubbly.
Yeah. Couple of them.
Yeah, two's better if you can help it.
a potato, but it's actually ice cream. The ice cream potato can be found at Boise's West Side Drive-In. Vanilla ice cream is shaped like a potato and dusted in cocoa powder. Then it's topped with whipped cream, Oreos, and peanuts. Popcorn became the Illinois state snack food in 2004. Garrett Popcorn serves its popcorn fresh to customers.
I go through a lot of
and can
popcorn
make
with the
anywhere
kids.
from 30
Yeah.
to
Watching movies.
150 batches every day. Popular flavors include caramel crisp, cheese corn, and a mix of the two.
Cheese corn.
The Indiana sugar cream pie is a regional specialty, characterized by its buttery crust and rich vanilla custard filling. The pie originated from the Amish and Shaker communities that settled in Indiana in the 1800s. Lamar's, Iowa is the ice cream capital of the world. Home to the Blue Bunny Ice Cream Parlor and Museum, you can find over 50 ice cream sculptures throughout the city. Frozen custard is a denser, creamier version of ice cream. It has pasteurized egg yolk, which gives it smoother texture.
That's found
Sheridan's-
found its way over here now, hasn't it? Frozen custard.
Was it? I'm from seeing it.
Yeah, there's a place in Hale, isn't there?
Yeah.
Frozen custard place.
Right, okay.
Yoke berries.
Yeah, that's the one. Yokeberries. I've never tried it. To be fair.
Is that the one where they're queuing outside all the
Yeah,
time?
always queuing outside, massive queues.
Right, yeah.
Specializes in frozen custards and has 7 locations in Kansas and Missouri. Get it in a cone or a cup, and make sure to add toppings. Bourbon balls are a sweet and boozy delight. The bite-sized confection is made of Kentucky bourbon-soaked pecans, butter, and powdered sugar, and then dipped in chocolate.
That's good.
Yum.
Yeah.
No Louisiana trip is complete without trying beignets at Café du Monde. Square-shaped pieces of dough are deep-fried and generously sprinkled with powdered sugar. The blueberry pie, made with wild...
I feel like that should have something in it.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely, yeah.
I was thinking that. It wouldn't be appealing to me, that.
Yeah, because it's just kind of pastry, isn't it? Maybe turn it into a bit more of a cream pie.
Yeah, we'll get a chocolate dip or something like that. It's so smutty, this video, isn't it?
Cream pie with a chocolate dip.
You can tell it's a Friday afternoon, can't you?
I hope you meant that, Mike.
I don't think you did.
blueberries became the state dessert in 2011. Maine is one of the world's top suppliers of wild blueberries. Not to be confused with cultivated blueberries. Wild blueberries are smaller and have a sweeter and tangier taste. The Smith Island cake is a layered cake, named after Smith Island in Chesapeake Bay. Traditionally, it consists of 8 to 10 layers of cake, with frosting between each layer. The Boston cream pie is a decadent cake, filled with custard or cream, and the chocolate glaze is a must. It's also the Massachusetts state dessert. Michigan is well known for its Mackinac
happened?
Island fudge. Visitors can watch it being
We
poured
watched this
onto
on
a
the
marble
Yeah, it was
slab
on it, wasn't it?
and worked into solid fudge as it cools and hardens.
Making
While a
jokes
muffin
about
may be
fudge
considered
packet.
more of a breakfast food, you can certainly eat it for dessert, especially since Minnesota's state muffin is the blueberry muffin. The Mississippi mud
muffins.
pie is a
Lovely.
rich, chocolatey dessert. The pie consists of a chocolate crust, 1 to 3 layers of chocolate, and a whipped cream topping.
Yeah, that's
at
the one
that.
for
The
me
gooey
so
butter
far.
cake is a St. Louis original. It has a yellow cake bottom with a cream cheese, egg, and powdered sugar filling. Huckleberry pie is a favorite dessert in Montana. Huckleberries are grown in the northwestern US, especially in the mountainous parts of Montana. They're sweet and tart, similar to blueberries, and perfect for a dessert pie. The kolache is a pastry roll popular in the Midwest and Texas. Soft dough is filled with cream cheese or fruit. It originated in Eastern Europe and was brought to the US in the 1800s. You can find chocolate treats all over Nevada at chocolate shops or all-you-can-eat buffets. Las Vegas also has one of the largest chocolate fountains in the world at the Bellagio at 27 feet tall. Cider donuts are a New England favorite, especially in the fall. New Hampshire is home to many apple orchards, including the oldest continuously operating one in America, Apple Crest Farms. Saltwater taffy is a sweet treat.
It's like they've got all 50 states and they've gone, what's the key thing in each state? And then made a series of about 8 videos.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because I remember the saltwater taffy. That was the apple one I was thinking of at the beginning of the video. It's not making me as hungry as the savoury ones did.
No.
To be fair. Some of it looks good. The chocolatey ones are the ones for me.
Definitely.
But the ones where it's savoury food, I was ready to kill someone.
We have to cover everything, don't we? We have to do something for everybody.
Oh, yeah, of course,
yeah, of course.
And a lot of this, I'm sure I'd really like.
Yeah.
But I'm more of a savoury person.
Fair enough.
You can enjoy on many New Jersey boardwalks. It's made by mixing and stretching corn syrup, sugar, and butter. There are dozens of flavors to enjoy, including vanilla, strawberry, and bubblegum. Bizcochitos are New Mexico's state cookie. The anise-flavored shortbread cookie is often eaten at special celebrations, like weddings, baptisms, and holidays. This recipe was influenced by locals and immigrants from other Hispanic countries. New York-style cheesecake is characterized by its dense and rich texture, made possible by using lots of cream cheese and extra eggs and egg yolks. It's great by itself, but putting strawberries on top adds an extra sweet flavor. Sweet potato pie is a southern classic. But instead of empty calories, this pie is filled with mashed sweet potatoes, which are full of fiber and vitamin A. The krumkake is a Norwegian waffle cookie. While it's still hot, the cookie is rolled into a cone and can be filled with cream. It was brought to the Midwest by Scandinavian immigrants. Buckeyes are peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate. They're meant to resemble the nut of the buckeye tree, which is Ohio's state tree. Arbuckle Mountain Fried Pies are famous throughout Oklahoma. These handheld treats are perfect for on the go, and there are over a dozen flavors to choose from, including chocolate and cherry. The Marionberry pie is an Oregon favorite. The Marionberry was created by Oregon State University and the U.S. Department of Agriculture in a berry developing partnership in the early 1900s. Amish people in Pennsylvania invented the whoopie pie. Marshmallow fluff or buttercream is sandwiched between 2 pieces of cake-like cookies. The doughboy is similar to a zeppoli, but local to Rhode Island. It starts out as a flattened pizza dough, and then it's deep fried and topped with powdered sugar.
That's kind of like sugary pizza base with nothing on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not sure about that
basic one, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I'm sure it's nicer than that, though.
The only one I've fancied so far is the peach cobbler.
Really?
Like that, yeah.
There's been a few. I'm not a big fruit dessert person, you know, and it's got berries all over it and stuff.
All right.
But chocolate all the way. Like all the big chocolate cakes and stuff.
Can't go wrong with chocolate, can you?
Coconut cake is a must-have in the South. It's made up of coconut cake, coconut frosting, and covered with toasted coconut flakes. The word Kuchen roughly translates to cake in German. The pastry has a dough crust and custard and fruit filling. German immigrants brought it to South Dakota in the 1880s. Banana pudding consists of layers of vanilla wafers, pudding, and bananas. The simple but delicious dessert is a Southern staple. There's even a National Banana Pudding Festival held in Centerville, Tennessee annually. Texans love their pecan pie, so much they made it the state pie. You can find the nutty treat at restaurants, dessert shops, and many family gatherings. Jell-O is Utah's state snack food. It's popular among the state's large Mormon population.
I like it.
To make it a sweeter treat, add whipped cream on top. Nothing warms the heart and stomach like apple pie. Sliced Vermont apples are placed inside a pie crust with a lattice top and baked to perfection. Virginians love their chess pie. The simple pie is made up of flour, butter, sugar, and eggs, and on occasion an acid, such as vinegar, buttermilk, or lemon juice. While the Nanaimo bar is Canadian by birth, it was made popular in the US by Starbucks, whose headquarters are in Seattle. This no-bake dessert bar is decadent and delicious. While invented by the Pennsylvania Dutch, the shoe fly pie is very popular in West Virginia. The star of the decadent pie is molasses. There's even an annual West Virginia Molasses Festival in Arnoldsburg. Original cream puffs are a popular dessert in the Wisconsin State Fair. The puff pastry is piled high with cream and extremely fun to eat. Cowboy cookies are packed with a bunch of flavors and textures. This cookie contains chocolate, pecans, coconut, oats, and cinnamon. While they aren't states, here are the favorite desserts in Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico. Cupcakes reign supreme in Washington, D.C. Local favorites are Georgetown Cupcake and Baked and Wired. Flan is a popular custard dessert in Puerto Rico and other Spanish-speaking countries and territories. What foods do you think we should cover next? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.
There we go.
I think they should do highest calorie foods in each state and get into the real dirt.
I think some of the other ones that we did, I'm sure some of those must have had the highest calorie count, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
some good ones, but quite a lot of it is, like, for me, I'm looking at that thinking that's stodge. For the sake of stodge, it's not really...
I thought there'd be more better ones than that, to be honest, I must admit. There's a lot of pies, wasn't there, I think?
Yeah.
Bit too many pies, maybe.
To be fair, that's probably because that's what's been made for the past 200 years or whatever in that state. Whereas now the hipster sort of people have come in, and now there's really,
tofu pies.
Yeah, tofu and fart pies. More decadent stuff. But that's probably like the staple. Been around for a long time,
definitely.
sort of stuff.
But some nice ones in there though. There's some good ones.
It's not. I'm not going to rush out and get something sweet after this.
Yeah,
so.
Same. I probably would though, because like I say, I've got a sweet tooth, so yeah, probably get me.
You're going to go out and get some cream pie.
Something like that.
Anyway, you guys like that too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.